Hello guys, my name's Alberto, aka Destroyer 40, aka Subscribe for Food, aka Subscribe for Nuts, haha, aka I have a trillion channels. Uh, Welcome to another installment. This is part three of our part four series of movie combo packs for my collection. We're gonna go over movie combo packs. I hope you guys have seen the first two. If you haven't, you can go back and see them. This is part three. After I finish this one, I'll need part four, and then I'll complete it. And then you can have fun watching all my combo pack videos, like I know you will. Ha ha, funny. So let's start on the movie combo packs. Let's start on the videos and show you. And I will. What you're gonna get out of this is a lot of these combo packs. They still sell, not all of them, but they still sell a lot of them. And you can, I can recommend them. And you're like, oh, just you can see if it's your cup of tea. You can buy them, you can purchase them. Just because I recommend it doesn't mean you have to buy them, of course. And there may be some that I don't recommend, and I'll just be like, I don't recommend you get it. Don't waste your money. So maybe be like, oh, Alberto said he didn't recommend it, so maybe I won't get it. But it doesn't mean that you can, maybe just because I don't like it, maybe you like it. I'm just going to tell you the movies I recommend and I don't, and you figure out yourself whether you want to go my recommendation or not. So let's just get started. Let's get started in part three of DVD combo packs, part of my collection. This one, it's a big box of horror 9 movies. Usually these will look ghetto. If you're up to date, if you like up to date movies and good looking movies, this may not be your cup of tea. But let's see what. But it depends. Do you like classics? If you're also a person who likes classics. This one has Night of the Living Dead, Little Shop of Horrors, Piranha, Maniac. Okay, Night of the Living Dead's a classic. I love that classic movie. It's what started the zombie genre. It's good. I like it. It has a good story. You want to go back in history? Go check out Night of the Living Dead. How the I think this is the first kind of, well, at least in the United States, it's the first zombie movie in the United States. It's black and white. I think it's in the '60s. You want to go back, see how it all started. Classic. It has a great storyline. It's a lot better storyline than a lot of zombie movies and all these in it. But there's like, hundreds, maybe even thousands of zombie movies already. I recommend Night of the Living Dead. It's a classic, great story, even though it's in black and white. Little Shop of Horrors. I saw it. It's gonna be in black and white. To go, you want? I think this is the first one. Go ahead and check it out. If you're into classics. If you don't like classics, don't bother. Piranha, I think I saw it. I think it's not about a piranha. I think it's about a man. But it has a piranha face right here. I remember seeing a movie Piranha was about a man. It might be this one. It's okay. I may not want to. If I were you, I may not want to bother it. Once again, if you don't like classics, do not bother with it. This one you really have to have patience with, and you may not like it. I kind of don't recommend you get it because I didn't. It was an okay story, but I didn't think I had a great attitude that day, and I just didn't like. I think I got really turned off because I thought it was about piranhas, killer fish, but no, it was about a guy named Piranha or something like that. Sorry for the spoiler, but at least I'm helping you out. Maniac, I don't remember. Be quite honest about it. But there's like a crazy guy in there. I don't know what kind. I just didn't see it. Let me see if the movies are in here. I think I hear discs. Um, let's see. Did it say? It said 9 movies, but in the back it only shows four. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is very interesting because they usually show all the movies in on a disc. I seen a collection pack like where there was like a lot, like 50 movies, and they had them all listed in the back. So it is really weird that it says 9 movies and they only show four in the back. They only show Night of the Living Dead, Little Shop of Horrors, Piranha, and Maniac. But let's move on because I have a lot of movies to go over today. Um, there's another monster collection. It's actually called the Monster Collection. It said movie 16. You see, that's what I'm talking about. This one has 16 that lists them all in the back. If this one says it has 9, why they only show 4 in the back in the listing? Over here, it's 16 movies, and they have all 16 movies in the back. These people that made the cover, whatever, they're being lazy. They only give you 9, give 4 in the back. All right, let's forget about that now. The Monster 16 collection, it looks ghetto. This is before I knew what was going on. I had to test the waters and go through stuff, but now I know. Sometimes, if you don't, especially if you don't like classics, you do not want to invest in movies that look like this. Ghetto, cheap. But let me see in the back. I don't remember. What do they have? They have the Snow Beast. Let me go through them real quick. Snow Beast, I wouldn't bother with. Creature of the Haunted Sea, and it sounds interesting. I wouldn't bother. These are all old and they have cheap, graphics. Not even graphics. They have cheap monster suits and stuff like that. Beast from Haunted Cave. Beast of Yucca Flats. The Mad Monster. The Giant Gorilla Monster. King of the Zombies. Very cheap quality. Monster Maker. Don't remember. Lady Frankenstein. I was not impressed. Sisters of Death. I think that one is pretty good. That's the only one right now that I see that's good. It has a good storyline. I remember it. I just saw it recently, like 3 weeks ago. Monsterity, don't remember. Bride of Godzilla. I didn't see that one. I would want to see that. I would. Even for the cheap graphics of the old Godzilla movies, I'm a sucker for it. I think it'd be funny. That was the only thing I would watch. It'd be funny. She Demons, don't remember. Attack of the Leeches, remember, it's ghetto, bad effects. It's like a B movie in the 50s, that's the worst. Sound of Horror, don't remember. Moon of the Wolf, don't really remember. I'm trying to look for a year on Moon of the Wolf. It says the sheriff of a tiny swampland town must discover who or what is responsible for the brutal murder of a young woman. It sounds good, but I don't know. I don't remember seeing it. I may have. I don't remember. And we gotta move on because there's more. Gotta go on to more. I would not recommend you to get this unless you're in classics. If you are satisfied easily by a movie, I can be satisfied with a movie. I might even like some of these. I have patience with it. I try to look good in the movie, but a lot of people I've seen people, even my family members, don't, I'm not saying nothing bad about you guys, but like, no, like you barely start the movie and like, no, I'm not watching that. I am not like that, but some people are, and if you're like that, do not bother watching it. I'm not trying to offend anybody. It's just to each his own. I have patience for a movie, I really do, and if I can't stand a movie, if I have that attitude, it just means that the movie is really bad. I mean, if I can't stand the movie and I'm lenient, whatever, that means the movie is really bad. I'm telling you. So I would not recommend you get this, unless you like classics and you have patience to get it. But if you don't bother getting it. Okay, this is very interesting. This is Psychos, a 4 movie about Psycho movie. The original Psycho's not in here, so that's already a turnoff. That's a movie people should like. It's a classic. I shouldn't say they should like it, but it's a classic. People like it, and people remember to this day. That's what makes the movie a classic, and what makes it good. They're gonna start off with Psycho Part 2, but I'm gonna be biased because I grew up on this stuff. I remember liking Psycho 2. Psycho 3 is okay. And I think Psycho, what's this, Part 4? I think this is the one I don't like. I need to watch this one again. I think maybe I like it. Every one he comes out of is good. There's one that's not on here. Now, this is Bates Motel. This one might be about a ghost. It has nothing to do with, and I forgot his name, I'm sorry. But his real name says right here, Anthony Perkins. Norman. 2, 3, and 4 still have Norman. Anything with him I like. I like him in it. Bates Motel might be about a ghost. It does have nothing to do about Norman, which is you take the main character out, what do you have? It's just dumb. Do not waste your movie on Bates Motel. It's about a ghost. Just dumb. I recommend Part 2, 3, and 4 as long as Norman Bates is in. Now, I think there's a 5th one that's not in here, a really late one, and it's really good. It actually goes where Norman's married or something. And I think his wife is gonna have a child, or he has a child, something like that. and he's on the phone with an operator. That one is really good because he'll explain the past, and it's kind of weird. The last movie is usually the movie that suck, but it's actually good. I don't know the name of it. I have to research it. I'm sorry about that, but this is what I have to say, Psycho. I do recommend this. You're just gonna miss out on the last one, and maybe y'all will like it, but I did not like that it was a ghost and it was not Norman. But Norman comes at 2, 3, 4. Especially if you get it for a cheap price, go for it. Take the loss with the one movie and go with 2, 3, and 4. Two's really good, three good. It kind of get worse. Four, but it's still good. Long Norman Bates is in it. Let's move on. I do recommend it. They're in the back. That's what the back looks like. Sorry. Psychos 2, 3, 4, and Bates Motel. Okay, do recommend it. Now let's go to the next one. This is Track of the Vampire Nightmare Castle. If I remember correctly, a Track of the Vampire is about a vampire that goes. That he's trying to attack a woman in the water. That's like the worst scene ever. A vampire and it's actually a beach. He's in the water. It's dumb. You don't see too many times when there's a vampire in the water. Nightmare Castle. Tell you the truth, I don't remember it. Probably not worth your time. I do not recommend this movie, Track of the Vampire. Nightmare Castle, do not recommend it. Let's move on. This is a 6-part movie. It's called Killer Cures Curses. Right now I'm seeing it, and maybe I'm thinking I do not recommend it, but let's see. I think Venom was okay. There's a movie called Devil Dust. Don't remember it, so it's probably forgettable, not good. Children of the Corn, Isaac's Return. I think it's okay. Can't beat the original. I don't know. I think it's okay. I'm trying to remember it, but you know. Beneath Mississippi, don't remember it. El Muerto, I don't remember it. I probably didn't see it. The Final Patient, I know I saw it. I don't remember it, so it's probably not that good. That's what it looks like. So I recommend like 2 out of 4, but I can't authorize my recommendation because I have not seen all of them. But in my opinion, I would not bother getting this collection pack. Killer Curses, I don't recommend it. Okay, let me go to the next one. The original Friday the 13th double feature. You can't beat this, man. I mean, Friday the 13th is good. It goes all the way to what, part 7, part 8? I don't know, 9. It does go farther than Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street with Freddy Krueger goes like up to 7. I know Friday the 13th goes higher, like to 9 or 10 or something. To Jason Goes to Manhattan and Jason's Dead or whatever it's called. And then they also have Jason X. Part 1's really good. Part 2's really good. I strongly recommend it. If you like horror, classic horror, you like Jason hockey mask, killing people and all that, I strongly recommend this. I mean, it only gets better till like at the end, like I say. Jason's dead or whatever, and I don't mind Jason Goes to Manhattan that much, even though it sounds really dumb. When the previous came out when I was younger, it sounded really dumb. It's okay. It's an okay movie. For some reason, I don't like it that much. I have nothing against it except for the title. But Jason Goes to Manhattan, I mean, you can watch it. To me, Takes Manhattan. It's good. Or maybe watch one time. Just the title's so stupid. I do, but this one I do recommend you get the original Friday 13 uncut and Friday 13 Part 2. If you like the guy and Jason May running around killing people, get it. I strongly recommend this. I watch them to this day, man. I watch all this stuff to this day. I watch them over and over and over. Even though I don't have time to watch them, I mean, I will make time. You know, there's a day when, hey, I want to watch it, so I'll watch it. Let's go to the next one. Neighbors. It's a 2-movie collection, includes Neighbors and Neighbors 2. I don't remember a lot of this. I remember it is kind of funny. I think I like part 2. I still haven't watched part 2 all the way through. I probably fell asleep. But not fall asleep, disrespect the movie, or it's boring. It's just that I was just tired. I saw some of it, and I think I would I would really. I think I would like it. I saw a little bit of the comedy when I was awake with her. I liked it. Neighbors 1, Neighbors 2. It's funny. I didn't really see all the way to Neighbors 2, but I bet you'll like it. I do recommend this. You know, it does seem like my comedy. Although I don't like Seth Rogen that much. What's his name, this guy? But he's okay. He's kind of funny. He's a successful actor and director. So I do recommend you get this. Moving on. Got more ghetto movies. Cheap. 10 movie horror collection. Legacy of Eagle, Asylum, Dark Spirits, The Dark, Living in Peril, Netherworld, Feeding Grounds, Backwoods, The Shadow, Blood Predator. I saw one of these and it was okay. These might be rip-offs from other movies from the storylines and stuff. I would not get this. I don't remember a lot of them, but I wouldn't get it. To me, I mean, if you want to see a story, and I think you'll like it, these are just not. They don't interest me that much. They're too ghetto. They're too B movie. They're not that interesting. I saw one. It was okay. But if you want to see like a movie you haven't seen before, I think this will probably be your cup of tea. Even if you don't mind it's a B movie and you want to see a story, give it a chance. You might, but I wouldn't recommend it. If you get it on your own, just go for broke. If you don't mind just a story B movie, go for it. That's what I would recommend. If you're looking for high class movies and all that stuff, do not get this. But I don't recommend this. I don't recommend 10 movie horror collection. Don't. And they're all mainly scary movies. Moving on. This is Gutbuster Comedy Pack, Will Ferrell, Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Jeremy, unrated, uncut, and uncalled for. Wow. That means anything goes kind of thing. I do like Anchorman. It is very, very stupid comedy. It's okay. To me, it's okay. But if you don't like stupid movies, stay away from this movie. It's really stupid. Will Ferrell does stupid movies. There's some stupid good movies he does, but this might be, beyond stupid. And it may be stupid that you don't like. I mean, it's very, very dumb. If you don't like dumb movies, do not watch this movie. If you like stupid movies and can take a lot of stupid crap, watch it. Like me, you can watch it. To me, it's good to watch like one time. Ben Stiller, Zoolander is very stupid as well. I don't know which one's more stupid, Anchorman or Zoolander. But Zoolander adds stupid comedy where I like it. It's tolerable. It's not the best comedy I've ever seen, but it to me it's funny. It's stupid funny. I like it. If you don't like stupid funny, stay away from Zoolander. Kingpin is the best one out of these in my opinion. I really like it. It has a good story. It's stupid. It's more believable than these two. I recommend you watch Kingpin. Kingpin is funny and it's not as stupid as Zoolander and Anchorman. It has a good story, a good comedy story. It's pretty good. I like it very much. I keep watching it to this day. In my opinion, I recommend this. If you like stupid comedy, if you do not like stupid comedy, stay away from this. Stay away from this combo pack. It's called a Gutbuster Comedy Pack. Moving on. Now we gotta go to Hellraiser. It is a triple feature. It's Hellraiser 3, Hellraiser Bloodline, Hellraiser Inferno. Oh my gosh. Man. Okay, Hellraiser 3, I give it as a horror movie with Kingpin and all his minions. I don't know if I should explain it. If y'all don't know what Hellraiser is like they get this. Somebody gets a box, right? It's like this kind of box. They mess with it, and if you get it, do it the correct way, which they usually do, they're like demons or something come out. Like this guy Pinhead was the other three of them, and they'll rip you apart. They'll kill you really bad, and they don't even kill you. You go into like a dimension or something, and they torture you forever, and it'll be somebody, a human, trying to stop them as usual. Hellraiser 3. So you got Hellraiser 3. I give the movie a C minus. If not a C minus, if I want to be in a bad day, I'll give it a D. No, I give it a C minus. It entertains me a little bit. It's just weird, more weirder, and it's not. And it's not as good as Hellraiser Part 2 and Part 1. Hellraiser Bloodline, they really make up for it because Pinhead comes again, but I think this is the one where there's a human and he's an ancestor of the people Pinhead's after, and it's actually in space. He's like in some space cube or whatever, and it's gonna take, for some reason I don't remember how, but they're gonna go to storyline from the future, from 2000, I don't know what, 23,000, no, 23,000 something, I don't know, some crazy number like that, way in the future, and they're gonna go back actually to the 18th or 17th century, maybe 17th century, and they're gonna show you all the way to the beginning. I think how the box was created, from the beginning of the storyline of how all these killings happen, and it starts in the 17th century, something like that. It's very interesting. The part in space with that guy doing that cube stuff and trying to help this person going all the way to the 17th century. That's very interesting. 17th century scenes from Hellraiser, they are pretty good. I've seen it. It's pretty good. It's grotesque though. If you don't like gross movies, do not watch any Hellraiser movies. So so far I'm not too fond of Hellraiser 3. It's okay. And Hellraiser Bloodline, I really do like it. It's very good, interesting storylines. Hellraiser Inferno gets boring. I mean, they came up with Bloodline, which is really good, and then they go back to Hellraiser Inferno. Hellraiser Inferno is not that good. I think it's about a detective. It's okay to watch it maybe one time, but I give this movie like give it a C minus. I don't give it a D because I think there's some parts I like, but it's way not as good as Bloodline, Hellraiser 3, Hellraiser 2. Hellraiser was like probably the worst one. And I think they have other ones after it, but this one only has up to Hellraiser Inferno. I have not seen I think there's new ones. I have not seen them. If there are new ones, I'm not even sure, but I've heard there are. I would barely recommend it. If you're not picky, watch this Hellraiser 3 and for Bloodline Inferno. Watch it. Even that. It's good for, if you find this movie cheap, if I were you, I'd get it. But if you're picky and you don't like gross stuff, do not get this movie. They're not. These movies are not the best movies in the world. Let's put it that way. I do barely recommend it. Okay, so why not? Let's go on to the next one. And I got this one. Double feature, Carrot Top, Chairman of the Board, comic book villains. Oh my gosh. First off, the first thing that comes to mind when I see this, do not watch comic book villains. It is so boring. The director directed is so boring. I recommend do not watch comic book villains. Unless you're a person who likes boring movies and just talking. I just thought it was so boring. I just watched it once. I probably have to watch it again, but I don't want to watch it again. It's a waste of time. Now, Carrot Top, Chairman of the Board. I like it. It's stupid funny. To me, it's like a B movie. It's a good B movie. And I praise Carrot Top. He did a good job. And but it's stupid comedy. I like stupid comedy. You don't like stupid comedy, do not watch Chairman of the Board. But I like stupid comedy. If you like stupid comedy, go for it. It's funny. It's good. It's okay directed for a dumb movie. A dumb comedy movie that's actually pretty good. Man, I'm 50-50. For Carrot, if you find this cheap, buy it. If it's going to be expensive, do not buy it. It's not worth it because you would just be buying like for 2 movies and you're buying a movie that stinks. This movie is no good. I strongly recommend you don't watch comic book villains. That's my recommendation. If you find it for cheap, get it for Chairman of the Board. It'll be worth it. If you like stupid comedy, you might like it. I would watch it several times if I could. Let me see the movies in here. The movie's actually in here. That's not good. I usually don't. If I don't care about the movies, I don't get it. But I should really kind of protect a little bit more because I do like Chairman of the Board. So it's up to you. It's 50-50. Like I already said. You find it for cheap, buy it. If it's going to be expensive, don't, like for 10, 15 bucks, definitely don't buy it. It's not worth it. I would buy this if it was maybe $4 or $5, Just remember, just for Chairman of the Board, not comic book villains. Comic book villains suck. No good. Um, Here's this. Wow, I still have not opened this, and I still have not made time to watch it, but it's good. Superman film 5 film collection. Superman the movie, the original. Mm, it's good. Well, it was good for its time. Like, well, not even that. To me, it's Superman versus Lex Luthor. Gene Hackman, I can't believe I remember his name, plays Lex Luthor. I don't think he makes a very good Lex Luthor. They should have got a bald man that's like tall and stuff. He does not make the best Lex Luthor. The first Superman of the 80s, not of all time, the 80s. What's his name? Christopher Reeve, something like that. He makes a great Superman. He looks like an ideal Superman, what Superman we would think would look like, tall and everything. Unfortunately, he in real life he got paralyzed from a horse accident, getting thrown off a horse. Now I'm thinking he got hurt really bad because he was a big man. I think he was 6'7", playing the part of Superman. I mean, I think they got the height right because Superman's supposed to be like 6'6", 6'7" at least. And I think he probably fell in his head, his neck, and all that weight. He's a big man, and that's what paralyzed him. Superman 2 is really good. It has a three. I don't remember. Three villains from Krypton, I think, that escape from some kind of that's some kind of flying thing in the space. It's like some kind of weird prison, and they come to fight Superman. They have equal strength as Superman, and it's just good. They fight all over New York. There's really good scenes. There's the iconic scene where somebody gets thrown through a Coca-Cola sign, electronic sign in New York. Pretty good. It has a big guy. They have three villains, two males and two females. One of the males is real big, he looks monstrous. The other one is smaller but intelligent, and he's a leader. And then they have a female. I forgot her name. Susan Sarandon, maybe. She makes a good girl, super power girl. And I'm afraid of those villains. I've always been afraid of them. To this day, I probably would be afraid. I mean, not afraid not to watch it, but they do send chills on my spine. They are like the only superheroes that still chills on my spine, and they make me. I'm actually afraid of them, but I will watch it. I never had other supervillains put a chill in my spine. Not even from what's it called? Suicide Squad, where some of the heroes look ugly and all that. Or the villains even look ugly. They really don't scare me too much. So I strongly recommend you see Superman 2. It is gonna have graphics from the 80s, so if you don't mind that, it's still good. A good storyline. Superman 3, I don't even remember. Superman 5, don't really remember. Superman Returns, don't remember. But one of them I do know has like a bad guy hero that's like he has like the sun thing around or what, and he has equal strength to Superman. They're not as good as part two. From 3, 4, and Superman Returns, I don't know. So they may not be that good because I don't go run and watch those movies. But I do recommend you get this. You might like part 3, 4, and 5, or in Superman Returns. You might like. I do recommend it. I strongly recommend it. Man, if it's like I bought this like for $10, I would buy it just for Superman 2. It'd be worth it because it's that good of a movie. And then you got these other movies that you might like. You might like part 1. I don't like part 1 though. You might like these other ones. To me, it's worth it for $10. It is because Superman 2 is the bomb. I would just buy it for Superman 2, and I think that's what I did. All right, I do recommend Superman 5 mil collection. Moving on, let's get it on. Oh, this is my first cartoon. No, I think I've done another cartoon collection. Two exciting full length movies: Batman versus Dracula, the Batman Superman movie. This is already off the top of the bat. It's worth it. I don't remember how much I bought it for. If you could get this movie for $5, go for it. $10, only if you're a big Batman Superman fan. Batman versus Dracula, I liked it. Just Batman. I think the Joker even comes out in here, but it's the Jamaican Joker. I don't know if you like the Joker with Jamaican hair, like pineapple kind of hair. But it's still good. The Joker, I don't like mean to spoil it, but the Joker even turns to a vampire, so it's very interesting. The Batman Superman movie is more chilled out. I know that Batman goes to help. He gets on his plane, he takes off to help Superman in Metropolis. and one of them is in a room. There's a real chill out factor in a building, and I don't know. I look for little things like that where they're asleep in their room or whatever. Just very relaxing. And Batman takes his equipment. I think they're gonna battle the Joker again. I think this one's the one where Lex Luthor and Mercy come out. Mercy's a girl limo driver, and she fights with Harley Quinn. I liked all that stuff. I liked them fighting each other. You know, I never dreamed they'd fight each other. Mercy versus Harley Quinn. Again, Mercy's a limousine driver. I have to mention it again because you know, if I would just say Mercy, some of y'all may not know who I'm talking about. I didn't know who that was for the longest time. So both movies are good. I do recommend it. The Batman vs Dracula, the Batman Superman movie. I strongly recommend you get this, especially if it's a cheap price. Moving on. Check out this movie. 195. It's a black comedy. What is it called? Make It Twerk 5 comedy movies. It's still in the packet. I cannot judge this movie. It's probably going to be very cheap, very ghetto. I have not opened it. I have not gotten around to it. So I couldn't judge it. But if you're just to judge a book by its cover, just judge it the way it is. I recommend you don't get it maybe. But well, maybe you should because it's only $2. If you like black comedy and like stupid comedy, which is probably going to be stupid comedy, get it. If you don't want to waste your time with this junk, don't bother wasting the $2 at it. So just judging the book out of its cover, like stupid comedy, get it. If you don't like stupid comedy, don't bother with this. I hope to make some time to watch this stuff though. I bought it, I might as well watch it, right? Moving on. There's a 4-movie horror unleashed collection that has The Blob, Christine, Fright Night. Oh my gosh, I love it. Seventh Sign. Fright Night to me is a classic of the 80s. And I'm very biased because when I went to a small theater in my area, that this was out there, and it's scary. I think I would probably cringe or look away from it because it has a cloud of vampire with teeth on it. Fright Night. It is a classic. And I'll tell you right off the bat, well, I did not know, but Marcy from Married with Children, Marcy comes out. Amanda Beers, that's her right there. She comes as a girl's love interest. Roddy McDonald, I don't know. There's this main kid that's in his house, and across his house, a vampire's gonna move in with some monster guy, but you don't know in the beginning they look normal. And his name is Bruce. His last name is Brewster. I forgot his first name. Charlie, maybe Charlie Brewster, something like that. And he has to deal. The vampire's gonna catch him looking at him biting a girl. So, vamping out and biting a girl. So they're gonna have to deal with it. I was gonna say that guy is from Gremlins, from the first Gremlins, the main character, the main kid. But it's not. He comes out in some unforgettable show called Something's Brain or Something's Mind, something like that. But people are not going to remember him, most of them. Herman's Head, I think it's called. But it is a classic. Watch it. They're going to get some old guy that does a horror movie to help him. I don't want to give too much away, but Fright Night is a classic. I would buy all this just for this, and I haven't even talked about the other movies. The Blob is just it's a remake of The Blob. It's okay. I did see it. Christine, I did see it. It's a classic. To me, it's not the greatest movie of all time. Let me go through it. Fright Night, I give it, oh man. I am going to give Fright Night an A+. And I hardly ever give A+s in any movie. I just like it so much and I'm biased about it. The Blob, it's a, excuse me for my throat. I'm losing my voice already. The Blob, since it being a remake, I give it like a B-. Christine, I'm not into so much, but it's a classic. People would like it, so I'm gonna give it A-. The Seventh Sign with Demi Moore, I don't remember it. I can't judge it if I haven't seen it. But if I judge a book by its cover just by seeing, I would give it probably. I'm not a big Demi Moore fan, so I'll give it a C-. And I would recommend you get this because you'll probably like at least, I don't care who you are. If you're a horror fan, you're probably gonna like 3 out of the 4. I do recommend this. Next movie. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna scream by saying this because this is what I'm a strong advocate about. And I will explain right now. Got this at Walmart actually. You can see it. I don't know if you can see it because of the line. It comes with Jason Statham. Before I even get into it, this guy I want to play Lex Luthor in a Doom movie. I don't think they ever made Doom, and they said they were and they didn't. He needs to play Lex Luthor. And Hollywood likes to change stuff. Lex Luthor, I suppose he's American, I believe. They like to change stuff. You're gonna change it, put this guy in. He's already bald. And he has a sexy European voice. I ain't gay, but I'm just saying. You need to put this guy as Lex Luthor. I need to put more videos advocating about it. Make Jason Statham, whatever his name is, make him Lex Luthor, please. Lex Luthor, not Lex Luthor the wrestler. Lex Luthor. Don't do this, the guys. Don't do this to yourself, man. Make a massive campaign for this guy. He'd make a sexy Lex Luthor. I don't say this about a lot of actors. This is probably the only one, but I'll say it about this guy. He comes out in the movie Wild Card War, Crank 2, Transporter 3, and The Bank Job. I haven't seen some of these movies, and I recommend you see them. Because he's that good. He's a martial artist. He's a decent actor. He comes out in the Meg. I know he comes out in the Meg movies. I did see Crank. It was good. If you like action pack, watch this guy. Crank 2, good. Hey, here's another idea. Why doesn't he come out like a Van Helsing fighting monsters and do martial arts? Hey, that's an idea. People may not like it, but it's a creative idea to start with. Just try it. That's just what pops in my brain. Transporter 3, don't remember too much. I think I saw more of Transporter 2, 1 and 2. 1 was good, but this is part 3. 2, I think, was good, I think. I don't remember Transporter 3. If you like action pack, get this guy, man. And it's good that I bring this out because it differentiates from the other ones. The other ones are mostly horror. This is action. Jason Statham 6 film collection. You like action, get this guy, especially martial arts. He does a lot of martial arts. He's a martial artist. Maybe I shouldn't be putting this because it's religious, but I'll go ahead and put it because it does qualify because it has 5 movies, but it's about Christianity stuff. It's Heroes of the Bible, 5-movie collection. Of course, if you're not a Christian, you get turned off by Christians and don't go by I am a Christian. If you don't go by our beliefs, don't watch this. It has Samson, Esther, Daniel. I don't know. It's covered up by the sticker. Apostle Peter and the Last Supper. This stuff I would want to watch. Shame on me, I have not watched this since I'm a Christian. The Book of Ruth. Oh, I don't mean to offend you guys that are not Christians. I mean, if you're not Christian, if you don't mind seeing Christian stuff just for the stories, go ahead and watch it. I have not seen this movie, so I can't really say if you should watch it or not, but I am very interested. I'm interested in the Bible. Instead of reading the Bible, you could go by this. You know, if you don't like reading or whatever, if you're a Christian. So I need to check this stuff out. Sometimes I can't see that well. And but there's no excuse. I should be reading the Bible. But sometimes it can get long. If you're not interested in the story, you might not like it. Here, you want to see a movie form, you can get the same stories from here, you know, and then go back to the Bible, what have you. I do recommend it for Christians. I shouldn't because I haven't seen the movies, but I'm pretty sure they're good. I have an idea they're going to be good. Samson, me, not so much because I've seen Samson when I was a kid a lot. I already know the story. I have not seen the Esther. Daniel, I already know what happens. I'd probably watch it again. It'd be good to see the movie experience, and I've never seen a Daniel movie. Apostle Peter and the Last Supper, I'd be interested in that. I would want to see that again. I don't see that too much. The Book of Ruth, Journey of the Faith. And Apostle Peter and the Last Supper, I'm just saying because I think I saw a movie similar to that, but I'm pretty sure I didn't see this version. The Book of Ruth, the Journey of the Faith. I did see a little bit of Ruth. It's an interesting story. It's okay. I already kind of know what happens, but I'll still watch it. I watch a movie form so I can get a good whole grasp of that movie. Christians, if you want, give this movie a chance. If y'all not Christians, you want to give a chance, go for it. If you're not into religious movies and all that, don't watch it. I guess. Let's go to the next one. This is Drop the Mic 10 pack. I think I have seen some of these. I have not opened this. Not really. Let me see. No, it's still in the plastic. I don't know if you can tell. I seen some of these. I think they're funny. I have not seen all of them. I'm pretty sure I'll like them. Sorry I didn't watch them. I already said some of my DVD combo backs. I have not watched all these movies. I think I only got it for $10. I think it'll be worth it. If you like comedy, if you like black comedy, go ahead and get this. If you don't like this, I'm pretty sure it's crazy comedy. If you don't like the crazy comedy, don't watch it. But I did watch some of them. This one says it has Michael Epps. Michael Epps is okay. And I can't read the other ones. But I would recommend getting this. Even though I haven't seen them, I already know what it's gonna be like more likely. If this was to suck, I would be amazed. It was only $10 for all these, man. It has 10. Where are you gonna get this? It's a big pile of it. Hope they don't fall. Now the next one, 4 movie collection. Don Knotts. I keep forgetting to show my mom this, but she may not like it because she don't like stupid comedy. But I'll give it a go. See, she might. There's a miracle she might like it. Yeah, there it has the Apple Dumpling Gang. The Apple Dumpling Gang. What? Another one? Rides Again. So that'd be like a part 2. Hot Lead and Cold Feet. Gus. He's there with a horse. This is a man that comes on Three's Company. If y'all, I know Three's Company's before your time, but if your parents get you to watch whatever, that is Ralph Furley from Three's Company. He went to, they said that, he was getting older and he had started in the Andy Griffith Show in the early 60s. Excuse me. Then he went on to make movies. Then he went back to network television for Three's Company. He's funny. There is a movie in here where he plays a dentist. He's in the city and he has to. This lady doesn't want her teeth to be worked on. She changed her mind, I guess. And he has to box with her or something and wrestle with her and he knocks her out somehow. I don't know, she falls down, hits her head, whatever, and he works on her teeth on the floor because she's all knocked out on the floor. I mean, that was funny. I didn't get to see the rest of it. If you like Don Knotts comedy, he does like kind of stupid comedy. So even for older generation, if you like stupid comedy, watch it. If you don't like stupid comedy, do not watch it. It's all comedy here. I do recommend Don Knotts, the 4-movie collection. Now this is my cup of tea, and I watch this a billion times. This is a Rob Zombie 3-disc collection. It's gonna have House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects. What's the last one? The other one might be special features. That's what the inside looks like. You got Baby over here. You got Captain Spaulding. Awesome. Who's this dude? Oh, that's Otis. I think his name's Otis. Yeah, he's cool too. They're a bunch of murders and stuff like that. House of a Thousand Corpses. I just saw I don't know how much 20-year anniversary, something like that. I watched it at the theaters. I watch it all the time. Devil's Rejects. I watch it all the time. If you like horror and rebellious and grotesque stuff with the killings they do, they're just a bunch of killers. Go ahead and watch it. In The Devil's Rejects, he goes to his friend, played by, I think it's the Fisher guy. What's his name? Forgot his name. Tall black man, not to be racist. But that guy owns like a pimp. He's a pimp in I don't want to say the word. One of those houses where they have bad ladies that sleep around. They're prostitutes. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. Well, it's a horror house. I'll just say it. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble. And it's really funny. I'm trying to remember the lines, but I don't think I'm gonna say them. Yeah, I don't. I shouldn't say them. They're not appropriate. But I like the pimp. He's funny. I laugh at almost anything. So that guy's super funny. I think that guy's name is Fishburne. He plays the pimp. Oh, let me talk a little bit more. These three, in House of a Thousand Corpses. Actually, Mother Firefly. She's not here. She does come out of Devil's Rejects. Well, in the House of a Thousand Corpses, she shoots a sheriff in the back of the head, and in Devil's Rejects, the brother of the sheriff they shot in the back of the head. He wants to claim vengeance, so they're gonna have a feud between the brothers. One of them dead. The one brother is gonna go after these three, and he's gonna capture them, torture them, and it's gonna be a feud, a big feud, and I love that feud. It's really cool. What drives that sheriff brother is that he gets ghosts from his dead brother that they killed. He gets nightmares, and his brother in the nightmare says, "Kill him, get him, don't let him get away with it." So I love that part. He's going kind of crazy, and he's gonna torture these guys, and he's even gonna bend the law. He's gonna break rules to get revenge on these three murderers: Baby, Captain Spaulding, and Otis. I strongly recommend it. I'm a big fan of House of a Thousand Corpses, and I'm a big fan of The Devil's Rejects. Strongly recommend this. We're almost done. We got 3 more to go. No, actually 4 more to go. This is Nightmares. Excuse me. It has Robert. Good thing we're about to finish because I'm losing my voice. It has Robert Reed stars in Bloodlust. Not remembering. Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of the Fleet Street. I do not remember any of this, and it looks really bad. You might want to watch a movie with your parents. It'd be nice to them. You might want to watch this. They might like it. Classics. That's if they like classics. I do not recommend this. It looks too old, too ghetto, not interesting. I do like classics, but it just does not look good. I could be wrong, but I wouldn't bother with this. I wouldn't waste my time on this. My opinion. Maybe you'll like it, but I don't like it. I don't think I would. Forgettable. Let's go to the next one. John Wayne 2 DVD collection. Well, I probably put this together for my mom or something. This is for probably your parents, or if you like westerns. If you like classic westerns, I don't know anybody likes classic westerns or not except for my mother. John Wayne, American Hero, the movies. Okay, that's what it's called. The one is called The Dawn Rider, Texas Terror, The Trail Beyond. McClintock is good. I'll say this right now. I wasn't sure McClintock was gonna come, but it's good. If you want to watch a western, you don't like western much, but you wouldn't mind watching a good one, you would watch McClintock. It's kind of has a Disney kind of feeling. It doesn't have that much killing. It's just the story. Women should like this if they like calm movies, even old calm movies. Watch McClintock, and it has some humor in it. It's pretty chill movie. The Star Packer didn't see it. The Hurricane Express I don't remember seeing it. I probably recommend this if you want to watch this with your parents. Be nice to your parents in case you want something. Especially McClintock, it's good, but I would not. If you're into nowadays movies and stuff like that, and you're not too much inclined, don't get this at all. If you want to explore the West and the old movies, the classics, get this. But I don't know too many people like that. I wouldn't recommend this unless you want to butter up your parents. If your parents are old into that old movie back in the day, and you want to get some money for them or be nice and get a good side, you may want to recommend this if your parents like these kind of movies. But for you, I wouldn't recommend it. It is over 14 hours. Martial Arts Masters, Bruce Lee, Sonny Cheap. But it is very cheap. I got it for like 2 movies. All these movies are ghetto. Let's go to that. One movie I think even claims to have Bruce Lee in it, and it's not Bruce Lee. It's some other guy. That's what I got from it. Fist of Fury is supposedly in here. Fist of Fury is supposed to be a good movie. That's the only one I see that's good. Real Bruce Lee. I'm not even gonna bother going through this stuff. It has Shogun's Ninja Wars, Rage and Masters. Most of these movies are gonna be of poor quality. I ain't gonna bother with this. It's called Martial Arts Masters. Avoid this at all costs. If you don't like cheap ghetto movies, do not get this. I don't want to know too many people that get this. I took a chance on it. I learned my lesson not to get this, never to buy movies like this ever again. So I strongly do not recommend this. The Martial Arts Masters, no. Nope, 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 nope. Then, okay, we're at the last one now. This one should be, I don't know. I'll give you my opinion right now. It's a 3 movie collection with The Natural. I saw that as a little boy in theaters. A Legion of Their Own. A League of Their Own, I'm sorry, Legion. Was it the Roman times? What, so Tom Hanks and Green Davis and Madonna and Rosie O'Donnell would come in a Legion of Their Own, a Rome movie. That'd be funny. That would probably make more money than this. Nah, I'm just kidding. This would make more money. A League of Their Own. A lot of women like this. If most women will like this kind of movie, so you should buy it if you want looking a movie to buy, looking for something to buy a girl or your mom or whatever. Buy A League of Their Own. I don't know any woman that does not like this movie. Brad Pitt and the Moneyball. I heard it's okay movie. I would get this, and The Natural is a good story. League of Their Own's blown out of the water for women. Women will like it. Get it for as a gift for a woman. I can tell you, nobody. I've never heard of a woman ever not liking this movie. Brad Pitt, Moneyball. I think it's. I haven't seen it, but I'm pretty sure it's okay because people praise it. I would recommend you get this movie. There's the back. Same thing. Natural on top, League of Their Own, and Moneyball. They should have put League of Their Own on top, maybe. And The Natural has a big time actor called Robert Redford. He wasn't so young when I saw him in the 80s. He was already getting older, and right now might be ancient. I think he's still around, maybe. And so I do recommend this movie pack with a Natural, League of Their Own, and Brad Pitt Moneyball. And that is it. All these movies I pick at random. This is my part 3 of the series. I've already completed part 3. I've already done 1 and 2. I just need part 4 now. If y'all could, you could rate. You could rate what combo back you like better from part 1, part 2, or part 3, or the part 4 that's coming up. One more to go, and then after that, I go back to doing single movies. I hope you enjoyed this video, the part 3 of the part 4 series of DVD combo packs from my collection. I want you guys to take care. We're looking for Christmas. I don't even have to say Merry Christmas right now because it's kind of early, but I will probably next time. And I hope you all see my other DVD combo packs. You can comment if you want. And so I want to be out of here. So my name's Alberto, aka Destroyer48, aka Subscribe for Food, aka Subscribe for Nuts, ha ha ha, aka I have a trillion channels. So I'm gonna leave you this. The world will never be a perfect place, but we can all make it better. Till next time, my name's Alberto, aka Destroyer48, sign off. Take care. Have a good day. Bye bye.